Please don't forget about the people of Cuba. I know everyone's focused on the Iran war where we're murdering civilians and children in an illegal war of aggression. But we have to remember that while all of that is happening, we still have a complete blockade on Cuban energy that is actively strangling the Cuban population. The United States government has had crippling sanctions on the Cuban economy since the 1960s when the US-backed fascist Batista regime was overthrown by Fidel Castro and Che Guevara and the communists. But understand that Cuba has thrived despite crippling U.S. sanctions. They have free healthcare, free college. They have longer life expectancies than the United States of America. They have higher literacy rates than the United States of America. They also have essentially eliminated homelessness in Cuba due to public housing programs. This is all despite the greatest superpower, the United States, posing crippling sanctions for over 60 years. Can you imagine what Cuba would be without U.S. intervention? And now we have ramped up those sanctions into a complete energy blockade that is borderline genocidal. Because of this blockade, people have been plunged into darkness over and over again. And this is threatening hospitals, intensive care units. This is making shelves empty in the grocery store. This is actually strangling the Cuban population. The only threat that Cuba poses to the United States is the idea of an alternative system that is not this capitalist, profit-driven hellscape that we live under. The U.S. government wants to destroy Cuba and destroy any sort of alternative to this system that's screwing you over. Free Cuba, free Palestine, free Iran.